Before I get started, I'd like to just say a little bit about my background. I'm the president of Comprehensive Wealth Management. I'm also the president of a certified public accounting firm in New York that specializes in working with dentists. We do work with dental practices across the country. I'm a certified financial planner, have a master's degree in taxation. I am securities licensed, insurance licensed, pretty much anything financial related. I am qualified and uniquely positioned to work with you in those areas. The third chapter of my book is called Determining Your Financial Position. This to me is also an extremely important chapter because this will be the measuring stick that we use. The two critical statements that each of you have to prepare for yourselves, and if you can't do it on your own, of course, I'd be more than happy to help you or just seek out assistance from a financial advisor that can. The first statement is your statement of financial net worth. What the statement of financial net worth is, you're going to list out all of your assets, everything that you own, whether it's a bank account, a retirement account, a home, a car. List out everything that you own that has value. The total of all that is what we call your total assets. On the other side of that financial statement, you're going to list out all of your debts, things like your student loan, your mortgage, your credit card debt. You're going to tally that all up. At the end of the day, you need to take a look at what are your total assets minus your total liabilities. The net result of those two would be your financial net worth. Now, some of you right now, especially those of you that are a little younger, that just got out of dental school, I see you're not smiling. I actually can't see you, but I'm visualizing you right now not smiling because most of you, your net worth looks like $200 in the bank and $450,000 in student loans. And I agree, that is not a great way to start out your professional career, that much in debt. But at the end of the day, that dental license is going to give you the ability to earn significantly more money than you would have been able to earn otherwise. So just be patient. It will take time, and we will talk about student loans a little later in this conversation. For those of you that are more mature in your practice, by now you've created a dental practice that's worth a significant amount of money. Hopefully you don't have student loan debt anymore. Chances are you're going to have a significant financial net worth. The question is, what do we do with that? How do we preserve it? And that's part of what we go through in the process of this lecture. So the reason I say it's also important to measure that today is because that is our starting point. In my book, I call it Getting to Point X. Basically, it's supposed to mimic a treasure map. Any GPS system, one thing we absolutely have to know is where is our destination, right? Where are we going? But even before that, the most basic thing we need to know is where are we today? Where do we stand today? And that's what this statement of financial position will help you do. It'll identify where you stand today financially. Then we could set goals as to where you want to be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road. And then we can map out a plan to get you there. But without that plan and without knowing where you are today and where it is you want to go, then all you have working for you, you're going to just hope it's going to happen by chance. And chances are that if that is your plan, it probably will not work out too well. The other important statement in this chapter that we cover is your statement of cash flow. The reason a statement of cash flow is important is because it answers one simple question. And actually, before I answer what that question is, have any of you ever gone through the year, sat down, looked at your tax return or your W-2 and said, wow, I made $200,000 this year? Have any of you ever said, well, where did that money go? Where is it now? How come I don't see it? Well, the reason is because you have not prepared a statement of cash flow. What you want to do is you want to be able to analyze by going through your personal checkbook, your personal credit card statements, determine how much money is coming in throughout the year, figure out where it's all going. So the beauty of a budget is rather than you trying to figure out where your money went, you're planning out ahead of time where your money is going to go. And by doing that, your chances of saving 10% or more per year will significantly improve. So these are all critical financial documents that I would strongly encourage you to take advantage of. As I said, I am the writer of this book. It's a second edition. It's loaded with wealth of information. I would encourage each of you to pick up a copy of this book. And if you have any other questions, I left up on the screen here my contact information. It was my pleasure speaking to you guys today. I'm hopeful that you found at least one or two things that you're going to put into place immediately in your own life that will make a big difference in your life. With that said, thank you for coming, and look forward to speaking to each of you again soon.